Up next, we're going to have Devin Pincus from Sunrise Movement Providence. They've been steadfast partners for the fight for environmental justice. Squeeze that when you want to talk and talk into it, and make sure you stay behind the speaker or we'll have feedback. Yeah.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Devin Pincus. I'm here on behalf of Sunrise Providence, a group that fights for environmental justice in Providence along the port as well as in the state of Rhode Island. So we're here today in support of the community to defend Morley Field. I just want to speak a little bit to some of the patterns that we see when corporate developers try to pull something like this, because something we do at Sunrise is we show up to these hearings, right? We show up in the Port of Providence, we've showed up in Central Falls, we're here in Pawtucket now, and something that we see over and over when these things happen is that the corporate developers, try to make the community feel like what's about to happen is inevitable, right? Like it's the natural conclusion of the process, right? Because we see development, industrial development all around us. This is the only green space left. And we actually heard people from the trucking distribution company. We heard people from their team at the City Planning Commission a couple weeks ago. They were saying things like, oh, well, it's factories all around here anyway, right? There's already pollution and industrial development, so it's logical and correct for this to become a parking lot. And that's why it's so powerful for us to be here today, because it's not inevitable. Right. It's not inevitable that this field will get paved over, right? It's not inevitable that the city of Pawtucket will listen to the trucking company, because the trucking company is the only one that have tested the soil in this field. The city of Pawtucket took them at their word and said, okay, I guess we have to fence it up. Wow. There has not been an independent analysis. The DEM has not been called in to verify that claim. So it's not inevitable that the city will serve up a community field on a silver platter, right, to developers who are here to exploit the community and not support. And we see that when the community does come together to stand up, the lawyers, the people from the companies, they act affronted. They're indignant because they feel entitled to expand their operation, to have their fleet of 300 vans at the expense of the community. So I'm grateful to be here with everyone today, and really grateful to be a part of a community that is willing to step up and say, no, this is not inevitable, we don't want this, and we're here to raise our voice. So thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who organized.